Sure. So I'm Mark Steele. I'm a buyer at Waitrose, so I buy men's toiletries and hair care. So yeah, the thing that stands out, I think, is actually the passion around the table, and the fact that the view that everyone's kind of in it together. So how do you bring the brands and the industry forward together rather than one individual thing? I think that was the thing that really. I think if you are a natural retailer, a natural manufacturer, or a natural brand, it's how do you capitalise on what is the biggest trend right now, which is natural. So it's you may have customers that are kind of dipping in and out of naturals. How do you get them if they're buying a shower gel? How do you get them to buy hair care or try hair care? So how do you educate people or educate customers? Say, you love this. We have shampoo, we have a moisturiser, we have a men's range, we have a deodorant, we have a sun care. It's how do you kind of expand that breadth that people are buying when it's so hot right now. So we don't block natural and organic separately. I think we put our best selling products alongside each other. So whether you're natural or you're not natural, our customers are picking a product because they like that product, and because we're putting it there because we believe our customers will like that product. So we don't feel like you should have to put it separately. It should be able to go up against any other brand if it's a good enough product. And I think actually that makes it more accessible. So if you're used to buying a non-natural product and there's now a new natural brand next to it, you're more likely to buy into it rather than kind of go around the corner to a different aisle or a different area. So I think it's important actually to make it really accessible, and I think that's the best way to do it. I think it's an area that's really important to Waitrose. So it's an area that natural and organic is in beauty, and outside of beauty is an area that we've done for a very long time, and it's a very key pillar of what we're trying to do. I think someone mentioned it earlier, but I think it's the rise of that indie brand. I think there's a lot of seen a lot of new smaller brands kind of come through. I think if you look at other industries, you kind of see it in other industries. So you see it like beer is a great example of like lots of little breweries popping up. I think beauty is kind of like the new bit. So I think you're seeing lots of these indie brands kind of come through. They're just as good. They've got really good social media campaigns or really good PR ideas. I think it's just a wealth and a real breadth of really good brands coming through. So I think the product has to be amazing. So it has to be a really good product. But I think you also have to look at, well, if it's on a shelf with hundreds of different things, it also has to look the part. The packaging has to look good. The branding has to make sense. It has to have a good PR plan, social media plan. I think it's kind of bringing those both elements together. I think sometimes you can see really good products, but it might sometimes lack the brand or the packaging to kind of really kind of go with that. So it's important to have that full piece if it's going to be successful alongside all those other things. So when I look at beauty in totality, because obviously we do natural and non-natural. Natural is the biggest trend. So over 50% of people want things that are want to know about the impact on the environment of the products that they're buying, and they also want their product to be natural. So it's an opportunity in itself that if you are a natural brand or a natural retailer or anything to do with natural, it is the biggest trend out there.